Hi guys, at the bottom of the deck I have prosperity lies ahead. It is a new moon in Taurus. We just had a full moon in Taurus recently. Something good is coming in for you. I think you're being reminded of this. You might be someone who is struggling to feel like you're on the right path. You might be wondering when it's going to be your time. And this card here is telling me that it's coming in. I'm getting this bull in a china shop reference here too. So it's not going to be quiet as a mouse when it comes in. It's actually going to hit pretty big, pretty hard. And not only are you going to notice the prosperity, but others around you. There's going to be this ripple effect, this cloud of smoke. Others will notice. But I'm also hearing not that that matters. This is a big jump for you. This could be abundance in material wealth, but also I'm hearing love and respect. This is abundance in happiness and lining up with your true purpose. The Taurus sign is an earth sign. It's very much rooted to material wealth, however. We then have a full moon in Cancer here. This is our water sign. A personal issue reaches resolution. I'm getting an image of a zipper right now, and it's slowly moving up where you're connecting two aspects of yourself, two sides of the coat or the zipper are coming together and they're linking, syncing up. And I'm getting that it's solid. So there's something, this personal issue that you've been going through, whether it's a relationship or with yourself, there's something that you're building, this really firm zipper, tight knit, I'm hearing. I'm also getting friendship group. This is something that's syncing together for you and zipping up, and it's going to be solid. And maybe that comes with, maybe the prosperity lying ahead is coming after this resolution, this solid foundation that you're able to make right. I'm almost getting this idea that something wasn't connected before, and now they're showing me this zipper. It's being zipped up tight where it won't be able to be broken. It's a very solid foundation. All right, one more Moonology card. All right, confidence is key to success. And we have a new moon in Leo. So that's 2 new moons if you're into the moon phases, which we have one coming up. And then we also had the full moon. We have a water sign, fire sign, and earth sign. Zodiac signs Leo, Cancer, or Taurus could be significant. Perhaps they are in your chart or someone in your life that's significant to you. Okay, right away from our Woodland Wardens deck, bottom of the deck, I have the possum and the peony, bashfulness. So you might be feeling shy about something, maybe putting yourself out there. And these two fell out. We have the elk and ash, we have strength, and the crow and dogwood, intelligence. And the crow for me has been popping up a lot in my awareness these last couple weeks. So you could be hearing cawing crows. Maybe you're seeing crows in other readings that you're listening to. This is intelligence. This is you understanding. This is you understanding, but also having this bird's eye view of something, this bigger picture. Okay, so the zipper is now making sense. I'm really getting this sense that the 2 sides of the zipper that you were able to put together and zip up were actually 2 aspects of yourself. And by doing so, you are making a stronger version of you. And I like how when you zip up, it comes from the root chakra up to the throat. So you felt grounded. It's almost as if you're in alignment. You synced yourself up. Now you're at your throat chakra, which is all about speaking your mind and being able to use your voice, your strength, your intelligence to speak. The confidence is key to your success. That's where your prosperity lies. And again, the lion, the bull, the crab, the crow, and the elk could be significant right now. I just saw they're drawing my attention to these antlers on the elk. It's as if it's an extension of their crown chakra. So really rooting, they kind of look like roots to me on a tree or branches. They're really rooting into your spirituality at this time. You could be making connections through a dream state or meditative state, something that comes through the crown, almost like these downloads from your guides, from God, the universe. You could be taking these messages and intelligently deciphering them. And then again, with that zipper, being able to confidently speak your mind without a doubt. I'm hearing without a shadow of a doubt, you understand your purpose and your place. Because you have this bird's eye view. You can see, you can zoom out. I remember one of the first things when I was first developing my psychic abilities, but also this intuitive learning to discern my intuition from my ego. One of the first things I remember hearing very clearly, but also a whisper soft voice, was zoom out. I'd been swirling around a problem and ruminating and wallowing and just not letting it go. And then there was this voice. It was my voice, but it was in my mind that said, zoom out. And it was this advice as if it was coming from a friend. And I immediately felt myself being pulled back like a bird, just pulled back from the situation. And even anytime I tried to get close and really dig into why I was upset and, nitpick all the different reasons I had to be upset, I wasn't able to get close enough to the issue. I just kept feeling I was being pulled back. And that zoom out was a mantra that I started using anytime I got upset. But again, it was one of those things that just popped into my awareness one day. And it was a way for me to start to trust my intuition and really know what it sounds like when it's speaking to me. So that could be for somebody. I just did a video on learning to trust your intuition and what it might sound like. All right, we're gonna go with what's fallen out here. I have the Chariot. This is Cancer again. So Cancer could be prominent in your chart, a water sign. This is a lovely card of moving forward on the right path. And this is using your intuition and your inner knowledge. This goes along with our High Priestess card. You are being guided by your higher self, by your intuition. So those antlers on top of the elk, you are connected solidly to the divine. And now you're being led down this path. And in almost this, I'm hearing glamorized way. The Chariot is prominent. It's not you stumbling down a path. It's you riding in like you belong. And you're being guided in that way along this path because you do belong. It's almost as if you've got into alignment with your purpose here and you're being celebrated for that. Okay, yeah. So then I have the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is one of the best cards you can get in the deck. This is you getting everything you've always wanted. And I'm hearing very clearly, it may not be exactly what you think because yes, you may want something, but if it's not in your best interest, you're not going to get it, sort of thing. This is you getting everything that is meant for you and in a way that you may not even expect. These are things that you don't even realize you want, but are coming in for you. These are coming in for you because of that bird's eye view, because you zoomed out and you are so strong in your conviction, the Strength card, but you're so connected to that spiritual realm, to your higher self, to your intuition, with all the Cancer here, the moon signs. That's incredible. Oh, and then I have the Eight of Cups reversed. So the Eight of Cups, again, with this moon here, the moon phases could really be important for you. So if you're into honoring the moon in any way, maybe that's important for you, setting those intentions on the new moon and the full moons. This is Eight of Cups is walking away from what no longer serves you, but it's not necessarily easy because these things were wonderful. These 8 cups here filled you up and gave you a lot, but now you're realizing it's not enough because it's in reverse. This tells me that I'm reading this as you've already done this. So you've actually had to walk away from something that no longer lit you up, no longer filled your cups. And I love how when it is reversed, the cups are flipped upside down. So whatever was in there has fallen out. They're not knocked over necessarily, but they're drained. And it's not for you anymore. And I'm getting this as past tense. You've done this. Because you've done this, you are now able to bring in the 9th cup. Not, instead of these 8 cups here, that were kind of fulfilling you, you are now able to bring in 9 cups of wishes that again, you didn't even know you wanted. And you're being celebrated on this path. I have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is you and your intuition. We've got this little black cat here. This is you being so connected. And again, there's no gender in tarot, so this could be male or female that I'm speaking to. This is you connecting to your feminine energy, your divine feminine, and honoring your higher self, connecting to your intuition, taking that bird's eye view, developing the confidence. The Queen of Wands is super fiery and confident. The Wands is our fire sign, so we've got this Leo energy here. And because of all of that, you are grounded and that prosperity is coming in. Oh, and then we have the King of Wands after that. This is incredible. So we have the aspects lining up. I'm getting the zipper here. So one side is your feminine energy, one is the masculine energy, and you're zipping them up together. You're working with both sides of your energy, both sides of yourself. You are working together, developing this very strong foundation. Whoever I'm speaking to, it's like you've cracked this code. And I'm getting a mix here, being a general reading. Some of you know this. You know this is your reading. Others of you are kind of thinking, maybe this is me. It is. This is you realizing your dreams. This is you making it to that finish line. This is you having things work out for you when for so long you didn't expect it to get this good. And I'm hearing that you're coming into a season where it's happening. Everything is working out for you. Everything is always working out for you. And that's an Abraham Hicks quote that you could be familiar with. And if not, if it piques your interest, definitely check her out. Law of attraction, mindset shifting. This is you. I'm speaking to a group who has done the work and now you get paid. This is it paying off for you. I'm going to actually leave it there. So if this is your reading, congratulations, you've made it. Prosperity is coming in. It lies ahead. You've resolved that personal issue by zipping up both sides of yourself, becoming solid in your foundation. And now you're going to lead like the chariot with confidence, knowing that you're on the right track. You have the intelligence, the wherewithal, the strength, and all your wishes coming true. All right, I'll leave it right there. If this resonates, please like, subscribe, comment below, let me know you're here, and I will see you in the next one.